Today, a small yet solid update was released which focuses on some very community-related fixes, map changes, but the one I want to focus on for the maps is Valve's own Ancients. Are you interested in skins? Then check out Skin Baron, where you can buy and sell them for real money not locked to your Steam account. This means selling and putting the money straight to your bank account instead of being locked up forever. This also means that skins here are mostly cheaper, and since Skin Baron is well respected and trusted by the community, you'll find a very large inventory with plenty of skins. So if you want to browse around and get a good deal so you can flex, visit Skin Baron through the link below. Let's start with the community-related tweaks or fixes. Some of them have a pretty significant impact in my opinion. For example, there's this new value to the command SV damage print enable. Basically, turn this to 1 and it will enable the player's damage feed in the console after getting killed. This revealed a lot of information in the past, but now with this set to 2, you only get the info once the round has ended. It's a great addition which gives server owners a bit more power over the rules of the game, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be used in Premier matchmaking mode. The next interesting part of the update is related to the round backup files of the game. The round backup files are responsible for storing information regarding the rounds that have already been played during the match. So if you need to replay a previous round, you can do that with the right commands, and it will magically give you the same amount of money and weapons and all that stuff. So what does the update do? Now the coach's position is also saved to the round backup files. It's interesting because it sounds to me like Valve added this as kind of like a precaution for future games if, let's say, another new coach bug gets abused. With the positions saved from the coach as well, leaving no one behind, you can easily look back to a round and see if there's something funky going on. Or at least that's what I'm guessing was the case here. Not entirely sure. Moving on, in Deathmatch, there was this really naughty exploit where if you kept putting in the command open buy menu in the console, it would forever increase the time of your immortality. And as you can probably imagine, trolls could abuse this to annoy other players in Deathmatch. Well, this OP trick is no longer possible with this update. Another community-related bug is that switching cards on retakes could give you different amounts of armor. So with the right fiddling, you could end up with higher armor, and this has also been fixed by staying fixed. Sounds confusing, but it's fixed. I mean, the armor is fixed. Whatever, it's better now. Thanks to the community, a lot of stuff have been looked into, and it shows that Valve are listening. But the biggest community wishes are for the map Ancients. The #1 complaint on the map before they started improving it was the FPS. This was greatly optimized in the previous update that I covered, and the performance now is so much better. The second biggest complaint of the map was visibility. With the right agents, or with the wrong agents, or even without agents, you could easily blend in with the walls. Today's update focuses on just that, more specifically on B for the moment. For example, the plywood is now blue, along with some blue textures on the buildings, and the wall itself is brighter. This makes players stand out more. The same has been done here in the back. The plywood on the other side is now orange, but funny enough, Valve didn't fill in these gaps while they were at it. Typical Valve. Speaking of Valve, I gotta give them praise for this intuitive color choice of orange and blue. Orange on this side makes it clear that this is T's part of the map, and the same can be said for blue regarding CTs. It's just something cool that I noticed. And if you remember from inside this temple, this path was a bit wonky with the broken walls, but now they've made the opening a lot bigger, which is also a nice change in my opinion. Now, speaking of changes, gameplay-wise, this is going to be the biggest one. Here, you are looking at the old spawn points on CT side, but with this new update, they have been pushed back. And on T side, they've been pushed forward. Someone at Valve must have realized that CTs were getting too much map control, up to the point where Ts could no longer figure out how to play on the map. With this small yet very impactful change, it can possibly give Ts more map control and make it feel more balanced. With the new visibility changes on B, I'm pretty sure that they're going to look into A site next. But I'm liking the changes so far, and I think more and more people will start to play Ancient. At the time of me recording this video right now, less than 1% are playing it on matchmaking. Train is still being played more. Well, at least it beats the E-Canals. With more updates in the future, it will be interesting to see if the popularity goes up. And I'm pretty sure that it's Valve's goal right now to push the map up to the popularity list. Slap a like to show your support, subscribe if you like my content, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay awesome and go bananas.